turned out. There we go. I can see both of us.
I'm Holton.
And I'm Tucker.
Yes.
And today we're going to answer a question that's been on snack lovers' minds forever. Are double stuffed Oreos really double stuffed?
So, what is the study? Our project for Intro to Statistics was data-given investigation into the sweet mystery. We want to know if double stuffed Oreos actually have twice as much cream as the original ones, like the name suggests.
So our study questions were, number one, obviously, are double stuffed Oreos truly double stuffed? And then two, what is the actual difference in cream between the two types? And our hypothesis was, so our null was all double stuffed Oreos are exactly double stuffed, double the amount of cream. And then our alternate was double stuffed Oreos actually do not contain double the amount of cream.
So how we did it, we used a stratified random sample of 30 original and 30 double stuffed Oreos purchased from 3 different stores, Meeker, Colorado. We carefully selected all the cream, weighed on a digital scale, and recorded everything in a Google Sheet. We'll be analyzing the 60 cookies, 30 regular and 30 double stuffed, purchased from Watts,
Family Dollar, and Dollar General.
And then we carefully
dissected.
Yeah, dissected. I can never read this word.
Each Oreo and measured its mass of the cream. So, we selected the cookies randomly from each pack, which came from those 3 stores that we just said. Then we used a digital gram scale, which was accurate to the nearest 10th gram, so 0.1 grams. And then we cleaned it in between measurements to avoid any errors. And we ran a 2-sample t-test to analyze the difference in cream weights.
So, did you read this? Okay, so what did we measure? We measured the mass of cream in each cookie. Then we calculated the average for both types of cookies and compared them. Question 1, are double stuffed? We're answering question number 1, my bad. So that was, are they double stuffed? And no, they are not exactly double stuffed. But there is a twist. They actually have more amount of cream.
But we can't statistically prove that because our test was to see if they're equal to or if they're not equal to. Since that was our test, even though the results may show that it's more than double stuffed, we cannot prove that.
So this graph that's going to be showing up, boom, shows the frequency of regular Oreos.
And as you can see, it appears about roughly normal distribution.
A unimodal.
Unimodal.
Yep,
Yeah.
about 31.
Average looks about to be about 3 grams is the average mass of the cream in the regular Oreos.
Yep, and then this next one.
The double stuffed Oreos.
He can say it.
Boom. It appears to be a little skewed left, but it's also unimodal. And the average seems to be somewhere about 6.6-ish. And then we also have another table that shows all of our data for both Oreos, the mean, standard deviation, minimum,
the ends,
maximum,
how many we sampled.
All the good data we need to know.
So question 2 was how much more. Original Oreos had an average mass of 2.91 grams. Double stuffed average 6.83 grams. That's a ratio about 2.35 to 1. Not just 0.2 or 2.0. Gosh. Okay. And then our study had some limitations. We only sampled from 3 stores where if you wanted to do this study better, maybe sample way more than 3
not
stores.
Just the only 3 stores in your town.
And because we can't know how long they were on the shelf, lead to some problems.
And we only used 1 package per store, so we could just get more samples, kind of like what Holton said, not just from different stores, but also more from each store, just a larger sample size. And then our scale, only to the nearest 10th, it could have been a little bit more precise. Obviously, could be like to the nearest 100th, nearest 1,000th. And then, obviously, human error. I mean, I think we're pretty perfect, but
we're not.
We probably aren't. And then suggestions for future research. To improve the accuracy, We suggest to use a larger sample size, like we said. That would also prevent any limitations. And then also try a more precise scale. And then also our final thing is other types of Oreos, like the flavored ones, the mega stuff, the thin ones, the triple stuff or something like that. Just the different types. See how those fall into this.
So our 2 sample t-test, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 sample t-test gave a p-value of 1.564 times 10 to the negative 8th, which is way less than 0.05. So we reject the null hypothesis and do have convincing evidence that it's not exactly
2.0
2.0
times the amount.
Yep.
Or original.
There are even more.
So, thank you guys for watching. This is our little presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it. And
give us a good grade.
think about stats next time you eat an Oreo.
Shut the fuck up.